Hello everyone, this is Paul with Jones & Four Tools, live from the JFT studio. Today, we're going to take a look at the Eton Elite Mini Shortwave Radio, right? Very cool. Let me tell you why I bought this. I got into radios a couple years ago. And I started out with, just a cheap shortwave radio. I think I paid $13 from Amazon. And I got it in, I was playing with it, and man, I really liked it. But it was the kind where you had to move the dial and it showed you all the different frequencies, and you just tuned it in, and it worked. I mean, I got a lot of stations on shortwave and, of course, FM and some on AM. But because I bought that, I started to watch other videos and people go over different radios, and I started to buy them. And my favorite one is this PL880. But I got other ones like this C Crane and different ones. Also got into a lot of ham radios, GMRS, all the different types. But lately, I've been thinking about these little pocket radios because I'm getting ready to go on an Amtrak trip. I'm gonna do the USA Rail Pass, where you get 10 segments, you get to travel the whole country, yada yada. But I wanted something to listen to on the radio as I'm in the observation car looking around, listening to some music and looking at this great America. But anyway, a few days ago, I was watching a video on this. I'm like, you know what? I'm going to get it. So I looked on Amazon for their price, and it was $46.15, right? Brand new. And I thought that was a pretty good deal, but of course I'm cheap. So I started looking for used ones on eBay. And the ones I found on eBay were not much cheaper than a brand new one. So I decided to look on Amazon again, and the price is still the same. But sometimes Amazon get returns, and this was one of the returns. I ended up buying this for $27.41. And of course on Amazon I got free shipping. Tax and all, I bought it for $29.33. And I got it in, but there was something missing. When it came in, let me show you. It's supposed to come with this little leather case, but that was not in the box. It didn't say that in the description or nothing, but it is what it is. How much did I save? I saved about $18, so I could live without that case. But it came with this, and it came with a little manual. Let me look over this manual real quick just to show you. And it's okay, it's decent. It shows you different things about the radio, how to work it, yada yada, warranty and stuff. So I'm glad this came with it. But let's take a look at this radio. So the first thing we're going to talk about is, let's compare it. So this is the Pocket C Crane radio. It's bigger, it does more things, and it's a lot more money. But here's the comparison, right? This is a lot easier to carry with you in your shirt pocket or whatever. But this one has more features. Okay, now let's see. So this is AM, FM, shortwave, and it has digital turning. It's powered by two AAA batteries. All right, let me just take a look at that. And let me open the battery box. There you go. One thing I noticed about this is this lid don't stay on for some reason. I mean, it'll click in, but I don't know. I wish it was the kind where when you open it, it stays on there, but this one don't do that. Let's see, 3.5 millimeter headphone jacks. That's right here on the top. Let's see what else. We already talked about the dimensions. It's 4.3 inches by 2.7 inches by 0.47, right? It weighs 6.1 ounces without the batteries. Okay. So the bands, let's see. And it talks about the bands right here. You get a close up. Hopefully it'll focus. All right. But the bands are AM, FM, shortwave. Shortwave is let's see. What's it say? 5.90 to 10.00 megahertz. Shortwave 11.65 to 1800 or 18.00 megahertz. The digital turning has an orange LCD display and adjustable backlight. Right? Let me go ahead and turn it on for you. Oh wait, I already hit it. Hold on. Let's see. All right, let me turn the volume down. I'm going to talk a little bit about it and then we'll listen to it. All right, the speaker is 1.77 inches and it's a 0.25 watt speaker. All right, just a few more things. We already talked about the headphone jack, 3.5 millimeter. It does have an alarm with a sleep timer. It has a key lockout to prevent accidental changes. Telescopic antenna, FM, and internal AM antenna. Controls turning volume knob, scan button, and band selector. And we already talked about the carrying pouch it was supposed to have an owner's manual, right? This is how you switch it from FM to AM to shortwave 1, shortwave 2. And let's see. So here, this is how you turn it, tune it, and this is the volume, and this is how you can charge it. All right, let's see. Let's see here. Now, I try here. Let's look at this antenna. This antenna is not that strong, and it's not that long. I don't know how long that is. About 13 inches, I guess. All right, let's turn it up. I always try to reach for the volume up here, but that's the tuning. All right, let's go to the next one. Now the time is 9:10 at night, and I'm in North Mississippi. Let's go to the next one. All right, it's cruising through. All right, so that's FM. Let's go to AM. Hold on one second. I'm no expert at this, but I'm learning. Let's see, hold on. All right, let's go to AM. All right, let's see if we get anything here tonight. What I'm going to do is I'm going to put on, I have one of those antenna things. Let's see. It's hanging in my window right now. I'm going to clip it on. All right, we got it on there. Now you got to be careful when you put this antenna down. All right. For some reason, I can't pick up much AM around here. So let's go ahead, even with the antenna. So let's go to the next one. We'll go to shortwave.
In reference to a bunch of correct what they're doing is they're putting the multiplicity back into the word econ. So what they really mean is we have several bunches of rays. That's not what's going on.
All right, let's go to the next one. And we're cruising along. Let's see what. All right, let's go down. Let's go. Let's see what we can get on this one. cruise along. Now, for some reason, I can't pick up my stations where I live. I do have a tin roof, and I think that's part of it. But if I take this outside, it does a lot better, of course. But anyway, overall, I like this little radio because mainly the size, the weight. The battery life, is great. Overall, I think it's a good little portable radio, and it will do the job. FM's pretty dang good, AM so, but the shortwave on both channels does really good, especially at night. But anyway, I have a lot more radios. I'm going to start doing different reviews on them. My state or channel, Jones for Tools, is usually about, wrenches and screwdrivers and stuff. But a radio is a tool, especially a shortwave one, especially for a grid down situation. For survival, you got to know what's going on, and this radio will let you know. But listen, I appreciate your time, and I hope to see you on our next video. Do me a favor. Leave a comment. Tell me what you think about this radio, and did you buy it or would you? But listen, we appreciate your time. Have a great day.